All right, fellas, today I don't want opinions. I want honesty. Today I want you guys to answer, who are you? Not your job, not your marriage, not your goals, but you. Sometimes we lose ourselves between responsibility and routine, and we need to check in with ourselves. So today, I'm asking you, who are you? This is episode 233 of the Heavyweight Collective. I'm your host today, Molito. I'm here with these two fellas. Speak your names.
I'm gonna speak my name, but that ain't fair, huh? That nigga got to think about it.
Yeah.
I like it though. Well, since we're gonna say who we are, I'm Kevin Ellis.
Kellen Ellis.
I don't talk in that voice, but
You're not gonna sound official?
I'm flow sick of pandemic.
Okay, all right. Now let's get into these weeks. How your week's going?
Do we gotta do that?
Yeah, we got How's your week, nigga?
I'm excited to go to the dentist. Let's just put it that way.
I'm not. I left.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying these kids ain't been in school, so.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. They've been a lot, but we did some cool shit. You guys been in that Discovery Cube?
And
Santa Ana?
Yeah, we went out
That's
there.
pretty cool.
Yeah, nigga, fucking Germ City.
Yeah. They got
Spray the whole building with fucking
$22 is the way I saw it.
What do they have there?
It's like pretend city in like Discovery Zone, so it's like they can like dress up as like doctors in one pair, and they like scientists in another place. It's like
they got
it's a whole bunch of shit they can do.
They got a little fake
it's mad cheap.
thing.
I mean, it's an OC, but it's mad cheep to get in.
Like a race car thing. It's a lot of shit upstairs and downstairs.
Yeah.
And I was like, this ain't gonna take long.
Cool.
And then I was like, how the fuck?
No, nigga, it's all day. You're in there all day.
Damn.
That's cool though.
And we went at the right time. You go right after, like, when it's late enough for the schools to be finishing their field trips, because you don't want to go in the morning.
No, don't get there when they open, nigga. The parking lot be out the ass. Get there like right after lunch.
Yeah.
Like take them to lunch and then go type shit.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
But that was my week.
Yeah.
Kids and work and school. Yeah.
That's what's up.
School's going well, too. Happy about that.
All right.
My week started off good. I back in the gym, not 100%, but like I'm doing leg day again. My leg is starting to recover. Even though it was raining, I had a dope week at work. Got my 3-year ride along done in 30 minutes. I was hyped about that. I always find that works out for me in that way now. I don't know if it's because I'm an OG or Unk or but they'll hit me up and be like, yo, you just wanted to get this out of the way. I'm like, yeah, I'll do that shit. And that seems to happen the last few times. I just try to get it out of the way, and I fuck with that.
What is that?
They do with the driving and trucking, they have to do ride-alongs where they have to make sure that you're...
Oh, somebody just sits with you.
And observes you driving, so you're being safe and shit.
Think of it like a yearly review and a safety check at the same time.
Because when I heard that, I'm like, do you gotta just like show them you could drive, but they just ride with you? Okay, it's the same shit.
But in my mind, I picture now like
Nelly,
Wayne Brady, and Dave Chappelle.
Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch?
Give me a sandwich. But no, it was chill there, and then the kids were out, but they've been keeping their composure. And I had a dope therapy session.
That's what's up.
Had some revelations about my life.
Don't go too deep in that.
That's what she said. Then it's also Alaric's birthday, so happy birthday to my youngest. He's 3 today.
3 going on 35.
Yeah.
Punking everybody in the house.
Oh, I ain't never met 3 that's 4 feet tall.
Yeah. Wearing his older brother's 5-year-old stuff, let's put it that way.
That's crazy.
So I'm gonna be hanging out with him later on today. He's gonna get to see his grandparents and get cake and toys and shit. But it's been a dope week, and I can't complain about the week. I feel blessed to have that kind of week because they're not frequent, but when they happen, it's like you take the win, take the fucking win. Yeah, that's it.
I'm not gonna kill his vibe and just say my week was fucked up. So I'm not gonna go into it. So let me start this off by asking you guys a question here. I'm gonna start with Mr. Wendell. Can you describe yourself without mentioning what you do?
What I do?
Yeah, without mentioning.
Like work? Or...
No, without mentioning.
But without work?
Yeah. Like, who are you?
Who am I? I'm Kevin. Good guy. Kind-hearted.
Okay. That's it?
Free loving.
Free love. The ladies or everybody?
Just life. People.
Okay.
I love life.
Whoa.
What?
Context matters.
That I love life?
Yeah.
That's not... What's the context? You can't take that out of context. He loved life. Like, I don't mean Jennings, but yeah, fuck it, I love him too. Mm-hmm. But like, it's like...
Now, is that who you always been, or is that what you've blossomed into?
I got a fucked up mind.
I don't know.
I'm more like, he's loving everything. Look at this tree. I love this tree. I'm about to fuck the shit out this tree.
That's why I said context.
I've hugged a tree, but I never tried to fuck no tree. Like, that's crazy. That'll hurt.
This couch looks really nice.
All right.
I'm not J.D. Vance. Come on. Come on now. I think so, because just the shit, like, growing up, somehow managed to come out how I am and, like, be as, go at school and shit, and just, you would never know stuff. So I think I always found a way to find the good in shit. Or try to. I try to. Sometimes you don't, but I think I had to grow into letting that be more.
Okay.
Outwardly.
Okay.
So
it's more who you're becoming. You're
Well, I'm trying to become more guarded.
Oh, okay. All right.
You feel you're too open?
Sometimes it's like, but I don't know. Because that's the thing I toy with. But I'm learning a lot. Like, therapy is, I'm going the Kendrick route.
Like,
They like showed you how to open up?
Well, no.
Did it also show you not to give a fuck?
Yeah, there's a lot more of that. We be talking. She's like, "What? Why? Why you feel like that?" I'm like, I don't have a good answer. She's like, well, maybe you should stop. So, yeah.
So, McFly, how would you describe yourself?
Well, after Thursday's session, I can say annoyingly optimistic and seeing the silver lining in a lot of shit. Passive, overly passive when I shouldn't be, and letting things slide. Having a bad temper, but masking it with distancing myself.
So is this who you've always been, or is this something you've become?
It's over. It evolved into that. But growing up, it was trying to see the good in things, even when a lot of bad things happen. Not being ever explained to why things were happening, but just figuring it out on my own. Being open and eventually becoming guarded, and trying to get back to a place to where there's a balance. Believing, always being hard on myself, and thinking that I was always the reason why people left, instead of realizing that maybe the reason why they left had everything to do with them and nothing to do with me, and having to accept that I wasn't always the problem, but always feeling like I was. But being stronger than I ever realized I was by just stepping back sometimes and seeing the perspective that the lot of shit that I've dealt with, I was actually strong, even though I thought I was weak. Being weak, I was actually doing the strong decision. So.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
This is all after Thursday, I think.
New revelation.
Yeah. I think that's the thing, too, is a lot of people don't realize the strength. The strength is the harder shit. The
let go?
Well, like doing the things that you think are weak is usually the stronger point, because we're used to seeing what we perceive as being like the strong and the way it's supposed to be is usually some shit where you're like, damn, you just let yourself be. Like you didn't even try to control yourself, nigga. Like, so yeah, that's interesting. I like that.
I would describe myself as a guy that always try to do right, almost to a fault. Will as far as neglecting myself in some way to a point to where I eventually start to feel overwhelmed or lost or not be able to see clearly. And I think part of this is kind of who I've always been. It's just always been different versions or methods I've taken to try to change over time. So yeah. So the kind of the follow-up, Kevin kind of touched on it already, but
before you get there, I want to question something about
go
yours because you said always try to do the right thing.
Yeah.
So if you saw a bag of money, that you knew wasn't yours,
the right thing is the right thing is to bless my family.
That's what I was gonna say. That's how I look at my perspective. And like, well, this does help the family, so I'm doing right somewhere.
I'm gonna bless the family. I'm definitely gonna bless the family.
Absolutely.
And on the backside, you're technically doing the right thing by letting the motherfucker know who lost the money that they shouldn't have fucking lost the money.
After watching No Country for Old Men, I'm scared of a bag of money, nigga. Like,
well, here's the thing.
I don't know what come with it.
Well, you know, the motherfucker that like the kid that turned the money in, he turned in like $300,000, and then they
got 50,
and he got $100.
My bad. I didn't mean to derail it because I just saw a ticket with that where somebody saw it was like I think a $13,000 casino ticket on the floor, so they turned it in and was like, "This ain't mine," and they gave him $50 in a steak dinner.
Nah, go ahead, give my $1,500.
Congratulations.
No, it was $15,000.
Yeah, you played yourself.
They turned that in. I was like,
yeah, nah. Yeah, I would have cashed it in.
Like, well,
I would have said, look at God. Won't he do it?
A loss ain't a loss, it's a lesson.
So the follow-up question is, I want to know, based off how you just recently described yourself, is that a authentic version or is that a protective version of yourself?
Well, what
of how you describe yourself?
I don't think it's protective. Nah.
So you think that's just
yeah. I can't
you just
help
a real
it.
nigga.
I mean, I've always had this thing of like, I don't like fake, and like you could see it where you're like, like I don't like it. So yeah.
Okay, so that's you.
Yes.
Okay, McFly.
I think this is very protective for me. Because my authentic self is, I had to sit back the other day and realize that how different I was 6 years ago from now, to just seeing things and understanding that I'm an evolution of reaction. The things I was reacting to just made me kind of build up this weird guarded wall. But my authentic self was way different than that, because my authentic self is upbeat, love to be goofy, but like what's presented to me didn't allow me to be goofy, so I get real protective. So yeah, it's very protective. It's not my authentic self. My authentic self is way more bubbly, happy, believing in everything and everyone. But I said life just shows you a lot of different shit.
Okay. I would say that I'm probably a combination of both.
What, faking? I don't mean to say fake, but you know what I mean.
Authentic and protective, Kevin. I do believe that based off of life experiences, when I pick up on certain things, I become very protective of myself and my time. But at the same time, the blunt, honest side of me is who I am.
That's not who I am.
I will say, as a person that's got to witness it firsthand as like a passenger and seeing you do it to people, it's like a lot of times I'm like, I fuck with it. And then I'm like, I look at the other person, I'm like, how are they feeling in this moment? Because
probably not good at all. Probably not good at all. But I am who I am. The words may fly. I am who I am, and damn, I forgot the line that fucking quick. But I've always been that way. Because in part it comes from my childhood, because I was early on, I was told, man, like, there's nothing worse than a liar.
Mm-hmm.
And I would get in trouble for lying more than anything else. Like I could, steal some off the store. And if I was honest about it, yeah, I'd probably get grounded and get a whooping. But if I lied, that beating would be 10 times more than that whooping. So I was raised to just be honest. So when I tell people that's why I say, I give a disclaimer. Hey, if you want me to be honest, you might not like what I'm gonna say, because I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna sugarcoat exactly how I fucking feel. Now I've gotten better at like kind of like maybe being a little softer around the edges, as my wife would say, but the core message is still like, nigga, if you take it how you want to take it.
I mean, that's life.
Oh yeah.
I think, yeah. Some people just can't take that, because sometimes you get some shit and you're like, damn, and then you go, man, motherfucker.
And sometimes I say shit to people that I can tell in their eyes, they mind, they saying, man, fuck him. Fuck him. Like, they got to like, nigga, you ass. So we're all in therapy here. So I'm gonna start with McFly. Why? Why did you choose to undergo therapy?
Nigga, because I was gangbanging on breakfast. I got to a point where I was, the smallest things were setting me off. I said, nigga, this is bad. Like, why am I angry? Why am I angry about this? And I need therapy, nigga. Like, because it was just realizations. Like, you be sitting there, like, and I have to sit back and step back, like, nigga, you angry about this?
Who overcooked the bacon?
Like, and it made you just realize, I have to get to the bottom of why this is this triggered me.
Yeah.
And then talking to the therapist was like, you got to get to the understand, because it's still new. But she's like, you got to understand, something else caused that trigger to trigger you. So you have to get to the bottom of why this triggered you.
The line of triggers.
Yeah.
Well, the harder part is doing that part, is recognizing that shit too. Knowing that
most definitely.
Because a lot of motherfuckers just go and you're like, so you don't.
Yeah.
You don't think that's normal? You shouldn't do that. Like, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
And to expound is, it was watching how you guys were reacting to therapy, and like you guys served as inspiration for me. Like, I need to get back to that, because I don't want to be just the angry. I don't want to evolve into what my dad told me to be afraid of, is the angry black man. So I looked at you guys and I'm like, damn, they're having breakthroughs and shit. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Not be just stuck in this weird evolving anger for no reason.
That's what's up. My therapist this week, she told me that she said you gotta try to be mindful of the triggers, the behavioral triggers. So basically saying like, she was like, I noticed that, when you do such and such, you rub your beard before you do it. I know, so like little stuff like that, like your body. Generally, she was saying, like, your body is going to give you a sign, hey, this is what's about to happen. So once you learn how you react to certain things, like physically, it's going to help you catch the mental, verbal part before it gets to, because sometimes you're like, yeah, but sometimes I can't catch it. I'll be wanting to just cuss niggas out and I just be mad. And she's like, it's like, what happens? I know when my body gets hot, I got to walk away. Because if I start getting warm on the inside, I'm about to swing. Oh, yeah. It's about to be red.
I'm glad you're in therapy, my man.
So let me ask you, Mr. Wendell, why therapy?
Nigga, oh, shit. Shit. Like, I always felt like I needed somebody to talk to just in life, just over the years and shit. And like, because even with my therapist, she's like confused sometimes. She's like, I just don't understand. Like, you have all the tools. Like, you could probably be a therapist. And I'm like, yeah, but that don't help me, like, get this shit out. But, like, it was when I was in school trying to do that electrician school. And I was trying to go, it was just, like, too much. Because, like, I was probably home for, like, 2 hours a day. And I was like, nigga, this is nuts. And, like, I was just losing my shit. And then I went to therapy and she was like, yeah, you're supposed to be fucked up right now. Like, you're doing too much. Like, why? Why are you doing this? And I'm like, I don't know. And then you figure, break through, walk through shit and all that shit. And you're just like, oh, yeah, we got to manage that shit out better. So I don't want to drive myself nuts, have a heart attack and shit. It's quite simple. Because that's probably coming with the blood pressure and shit.
It was it going?
Oh, yeah.
That's where it's going?
Oh, yeah. It was ridiculous. So, yeah.
I mean, my answer is just, I was just a time in life where I needed it. And it was kind of like forced upon me. And it evolved into something that I realized I probably should have did years ago. And I think I'm, 2.5 years in now. And like, I see the growth. I see my thought processes have changed and how I'm able to recognize things in myself and those around me, because now I have the tools to point certain things out. So
That's good.
so I'm gonna ask y'all this. I'm gonna start with Kevin this time. What lie were you telling yourself before therapy?
What lie?
Yeah.
I don't know, nigga. A lot. I feel like.
Nigga, I was lying to myself all the time.
I think I might have been just telling a lot of dumbass shit. Like it was like,
Can you give some examples?
I don't know. You ain't gotta save the world. You ain't gotta do all these things. You don't have to just always be, I don't know, like available to everything and shit like that.
You ain't got a lot to kick it, my nigga. You ain't got to try so hard. Like,
It's like,
He was talking to Drake.
I think it was a lot. Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just, you was lying to yourself, pretty much saying that you don't, forcing yourself to be these things that you necessarily didn't have to be.
Yeah. Like I had to probably focus on me more.
Okay.
So it was one of those things. Like,
That's a whole different, no, that's a whole nother episode, nigga, because it's hard to focus on you when you have the responsibility of being a father and a husband and provider. You got, your name falls so far down the list that, you forget to pour into yourself sometimes.
But the way she put it is like, it's like one of those, like, how could you possibly even be that if you don't have, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're not going to be you. You're going to be a different version of whatever if you don't know you.
Okay.
So
McFly, what did you realize about yourself that surprised you in therapy? See, I wasn't going to ask you the same question.
How open I already was from get-go and having a realization that how much rap helped me. Because I didn't realize I was subtly doing the work. And it surprised me when I was like, damn, it's going to take a long time for me to open up and shit. And then she started asking me questions. She was looking at me, her eyes was open. Like, damn, this nigga is not afraid to share. I'm like, fuck. Like, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not afraid to share, huh? Like, that was the realization. I was like, damn, I'm pretty open book. And then I start realizing, I'm like, I could quote a lot of my lyrics as examples to give to her if she was trying to give me an example. I was like, yeah.
Okay. So it sounds like therapy has been a smooth transition for you.
Yeah, it's definitely something where I feel like a high when I come out of therapy, which is rare. I think just being allowed to talk for so long, because that hour goes by fast. I'll just be talking.
Yep.
And I'm like,
so
shit.
Is there anything right now that you are avoiding when it comes to therapy or the work that's has to be done in between sessions? Is there anything you're avoiding?
The in between, no. It's the realization that I'm gonna have to have some hard talks with people in my life that I know is gonna have to come up in those sessions, and that's what I'm terrified of. Like, I know the therapist isn't supposed to judge me, but I feel like the therapist is gonna have a reaction to me when I decide to say, I got to talk about this shit, and why'd you let it go on for so long, or why'd you and having those realizations with myself is like, I know why, but to hear it aloud is going to be like, yeah, I know. And I know that's coming. Pause. And a lot of people are going to be like, damn, this is how you feel? I was like, no, that's not how I feel about you. I just realized I had to do this. So
I would say one thing therapy has taught me is that it's not necessarily about how I feel about you. It's about how the situation is making me feel.
I can feel that.
And so I don't like the way the situation is making me feel, so I got to change the situation. So what are you avoiding right now, Mr. Wendell?
I don't know. I think
are you locked in, huh?
No. Fuck no. Some talks with the therapist. I would open up with some shit, but yeah.
Is that due to you just not want to have these conversations, or you fear how they may lead, or where they may go into, or what they may actually force you? Because I know in my experience, I kind of avoid talking about some things because I feel like I have a good idea where it's going to lead, and it's going to lead to shit I just don't want to talk about or I'm not ready to talk about.
I know that's coming from me. Like I know, like, that's why I can't. There's gonna be a point. I was like, "Hey, nigga, you gonna have to."
I think it's more like how that stuff makes me feel. So I don't know if I want to deal with that stuff, but kind of have to. That's the
Mr.
point.
Guy, you got to feel the feels. Don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, we actually was talking about that in there. Yeah, but it's some shit that'll make me. And it's probably, I don't know. I don't even know how this is gonna go. It might be okay.
You think it's a lack of weed?
No, not at all.
Okay.
It's
So
like,
I want y'all to react to this. Tell me what your initial reaction is. The saying that therapy didn't change me, it exposed me.
no, it didn't change me. Yeah, I agree with
You
that.
feel exposed?
Yeah,
in a good way or a bad way?
It's a good way. It's
Okay.
a good way. It's a good way.
I don't think I've got near yet to say it. I want to be exposed. Is that weird?
No.
I want to be exposed. Like, I want to be like, see, nigga, this is where you all along. Yeah, you got me.
It depends on what kind of exposure you're talking about.
I'm talking about like just me as at my core, because
Okay.
I feel like people have the wrong assessment of me, and it's based off the fact that I have a guard up.
Yeah.
And I get to the point where I just open up, so, oh, you were this nigga all along. We just read you wrong.
Okay, so McFly, we know you're new into therapy. Kevin, you've been doing it a while. But so the next question is, has the growth in the therapy cost you anything? As far as friendships, old habit, a sense of identity, control, some prideful things that you give up, like has it cost you anything so far in your therapy
I
journey?
feel like it's just habits and just understand.
You want to identify the habits, or you want to?
The one habit is the either deflection or like distancing. Like I'm trying not to be, and it's not intentional. It's just one of them things where I've gotten so used to like moving, and like I'll see something and it'll be like, okay, I saw that and keep moving. Like for example, like text message, I'm horrible at texting people back. So I try to make it more, when I catch it, I'm more mindful and I'll respond back, even if it's just a subtle, like it's just forcing myself out of a habit because I've gotten so used to just going like moving, like thinking about this. So like I even hit up somebody that he gave me a review about the J. Cole album, and we were recording last time. And I looked at the text message and I was like, I'm gonna respond to that. And I just, it took like 4 days, but by the fourth day I was like, my bad, fam. Like, I thought I responded to this shit. I realized I was constantly thinking about the next thing. So it's like kind of stepping back and slowing down and trying to respond because I got so much shit going on. So it's breaking out of that habit of just head down.
Yeah.
What's going on? Like that's the habit I try to break. And then the other shit I don't really feel like is a loss. Like certain relationships with people, I feel like they were supposed to happen. So setting boundaries, if that caused them to say, oh, fuck him, is like, well, I don't think that was supposed to happen. That was a bond I was supposed to have. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't feel like loss. Like I feel like I gained more than anything. So
Yeah.
it's like you said, boundaries and shit, like learning how to set those and stuff, and just strength to like do certain things and be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna stop this. Like I'm gonna make a choice, and then this is for me.
Yeah.
Like all the like stopping smoking and shit wasn't for the kids or my wife or nobody. It's for me, and then in turn, I get to hopefully be around longer because of that decision. So,
did you because my therapist told me that she was like, setting boundaries is like, you have a house, you get the house built, and you're like, oh, I trust my neighbors. I don't need a fence. And then your neighbors start stepping into your shit and then breaking into your house and all this. And he's like, now you got to set boundaries. Now you build a fence. Now he's like, that's kind of like what you're doing. Setting boundaries is like building a fence around your mental to make people understand that like you can't cross this line. And once you cross this line, you're trespassing. Like,
and it's one of those with the staying in my lane too.
Yeah.
A lot more of that. Like, yeah, that's been.
I feel like similar to McFly. I feel like it's cost me old habits, a little bit of identity, and I think I'm on the flip side, I think I've gained more control. Because I'm able to identify my mood swings and what's triggering the mood swings and how to kind of get back to a place of what's normal. I had to lose those habits, but honestly, habits I lost weren't good for me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it helped me identify, hey, this shit ain't healthy. Like you know what I'm saying? You can't just.
You don't think that's a gain though?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like it's a gain overall, but I lost those habits because I was comfortable in those habits because they had served they had served the purpose that they were supposed to serve for so long. It just so happened that the purpose they were serving were not beneficial to me. You know what I mean? And then like the identity part is I had to, at the beginning of my whole therapy session, I was really trying to figure out who I was all over again as a person because of what I had went through. So that part was like it kind of, I don't know, what they call it, molting, when fucking snakes lose their skin. I was kind of coming into a different version of me through the process of kind of like decluttering my brain and my thought processes and the habits and connect, like similar to what you were saying, like I was connecting the dots, figuring out how this triggers here and how this links to there. So as I'm doing all the work connecting these dots and trying to identify things and put things in proper places, I feel like I grew into a better version of myself.
Shit. I didn't want to step on anything you said. But I realized I haven't masturbated in like.
Damn.
But that was a trigger. Like I didn't realize I was doing that. So. Was
it a trigger or was it it would be more
to
of
distract you type shit?
Yeah, like that kind of shit. But I didn't realize. I realized I haven't.
Yeah.
That was something I used to like. I joked about it. I was serious too.
Oh, I didn't want to say I knew, but I was like, this nigga ain't joking.
But I just had a realization, like, God damn, like I used to like since my adolescence.
But I think, that's more like not a trigger. What do you call it? Coping skill. Okay. There we go.
All right.
Coping
mechanism. That's crazy. I just had that realization as he was talking. I was like, damn, you're right.
Okay, so we're all fathers here. We all have daughters. So I'm gonna ask this question. I want an honest answer. Okay, I'm gonna start with Mr. Wendell. I think I know his answer anyway, so we get this weak ass answer out the way.
Damn.
If your daughters were to grow up and marry someone exactly like you, would you be proud or concerned?
Like me?
Yeah,
I think I'd be happy because.
So you think you're a good guy?
Yeah, I don't display anything like that to them, so I would hope that they.
You're not that bad.
So. Is that what you thought I was going to say?
Yeah. That's exactly what I thought you was going to say.
Well,
no drama.
What should I say? Hell no, I don't want them to.
No, nigga, he can be better than me, nigga.
Yeah, I would hope that they're doing what they're supposed to do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but like me, but smarter. Like my core ideals, yeah.
Like your morals?
Yeah.
As far as...
But like smarter about approaching life. But yeah, I don't see an issue with me as far as at my core. I do. There's certain habits that I have and I'm trying to break, but it's all based off of circumstance. But everything else is, I don't see a.
Yeah, because they see this. They don't see the.
They don't see the real.
They don't know. They don't see the bullshit from the past. If they was gonna marry that nigga, no. But
so you don't want them. You don't want them to meet Arizona Kevin at all.
It's probably more than that.
I mean, I think honestly, I would be proud because if she was to find someone to love her the way I love my wife, I know she'd be good for life. So I wouldn't. I'd be proud. But the follow up to that is, what would she say you struggle with? And this answer is easier. Affection. Okay.
Other than that, it's like I see he loves, but he can't express it.
Okay.
What you lack in, you said?
Yeah. So what you struggle with?
Struggle.
Do you need more time? I can answer. Do you need more time?
Yeah.
My answer would be patience. That's one thing I'm working on. One thing I'm constantly working on. is especially because when shit just don't make sense or it's clearly dumb, I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Oh, you're a lark in it.
Like it just immediately irritates me, and that's something I'm working on. I'm trying to figure out my triggers for that. But like, if you say some dumb shit, it pisses me off so quick that it don't even make sense. Like, I just have to. I'm coming straight for your neck. It's not even a subtle.
It might be that with them because I'm not. It's weird because I'm a lot more patient with people because I'm just like I don't. But with them, I'm like I don't understand why you're not doing this. It's like, and like I'm doing better at allowing them to like express them without being crazy about it.
Okay.
Like, cause there's a lot of well, you wouldn't even let me finish, and I'm like, okay, I probably should. And
Yeah,
then
I
you
get
say
that all the
something, and then
time.
I'm like,
Could I finish, please?
that actually did make sense, and my bad. I was a little hasty. Like that does.
Yeah. I catch myself saying I don't give a fuck when I give a fuck. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. I don't give a fuck. What you do give a fuck. Yeah, you're right.
So then let me ask you. So what version of you is she watching? Is she watching the authentic version of you, or is she watching the dad version of
She's
you?
watching Hustle and Provider Dad.
Okay.
She's not watching Dad when he's relaxed because she sees it, but she doesn't get to see it enough because I'm so like I feel like this weekend is one of them times where because I don't work and I'm not thinking about work. It's like okay, Dad's being chill, Dad. Except when I'm playing 2K. Fuck 2K. But yeah, other than that, it's like I'm chillaxing and I'm able to laugh and be goofy. But like when I'm in grind mode, I'm serious. I'm thinking about every fucking thing under the fucking sun. And then it's like, yo, that's why it breaks my heart when they give me like the $1, Dad, this will help you, Dad, so you're not stressed. I'm like, shit.
At least they give you, but my kids just take it.
Where the fuck you get the $1 from? Anyway, yeah.
Mr. Waddell?
I don't know. I don't let them see like the anxiousness and all that stuff.
But you don't know what they see.
Well, I mean, I try not to let them see. I mean,
okay.
That's.
I mean, words matter.
I mean, you asked the question and I'm answering it the way.
And I'm correcting your answer.
Okay.
I'm just.
I try not to let them see the anxious stuff and all that stuff because I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Maybe they do see it, but yeah, I guess that's what they get is the mask of the other stuff they don't see. I try to hide that part, like the stuff that they don't need to try to learn about yet.
I would say that she sees the strong, affectionate father because she sees how I love her and her mother, and she sees me always show up and be there first. She sees someone that will be there no matter what. She doesn't necessarily see again, like I try not to show the stress, the concern. She don't know when there's only $2 in the account. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I somehow, some way, thank God that I've always been able to make things happen when I need to make them happen. So I believe she sees the version that my dad made it happen. That's what I'm hoping I'm portraying, that my dad was here enough, active enough in my life to make it happen. He was at every meet. He took me to school. He took me to practices. I always pick her up early on Fridays. I always take her out, take her to, she either asks for Del Taco or sushi. So I always show up with one of those. So.
What from Del Taco?
Huh?
What do you get from Del Taco?
I don't get anything.
No, what does she get?
Oh, she gets a bean and cheese burrito with green sauce, a fry, and a strawberry lemonade light ice. And it better be light ice.
Yeah, they be fucking. They use that ice to their advantage. You get like this much drink,
and them fries better be fresh.
All right.
Well, that's
she want to chew the fries like
big. They give you the 44 ounce or 64 ounce.
No, I get the small one.
No, I mean at the place they got that's their sizes. You're like, what's the small? You're like, that's a 24 ounce. You're like, that's not small.
So I mean, I'm hoping that's what she sees. I'm hoping she sees. I mean, I know she knows I care for her because she plays that shit against me.
I fuck with that.
She
use what you know to get what you need.
She tell me all the time, is that how a good father treats his daughter? I said, what the?
I like it. Keep doing that.
Are you trying to use me against me?
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, man. So let me react to this statement here, Mr. Wendell. Your kids don't hear your goals; they live your habits.
Is react to the statement?
Yeah, react to it. What do you think? What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, how the fuck they know about goals and shit like that you got?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they don't know. They're kids. They don't know that shit. So,
The kids have goals.
yeah, they have kid goals. But, like, they don't know any of that shit you got going on, like, with big life.
Now, let me follow up. Do you think that them watching you achieve kind of furthers their aspiration to achieve?
Yeah,
Do you
like said, it's the habits. Follow the habits.
Is it aspiration or is it pressure? Because it's like, oh man, if dad doing it, damn, I gotta.
No,
he's
I
showing
doubt
me.
it's pressure. They're kids. Like, they don't know. If they get the pressure when you put it on them.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
Like, because they're gonna have their own thing. Like, Kendall does that stuff with her. Like, I could tell she wants to do like the school plays and stuff like that, but then she'll let herself get in the way of doing it because she's scared of this stuff. And I'm like, you can't be scared of it. Like, if you don't get it, you don't get it. Whatever. She's been through it, so it's just to help her find that bravery. You know what I mean? So, but I'm not gonna push her to be like, you have to do this. You better do this. So
she could be the next Michael B. Jordan playing two roles at the same time.
She could, but I also don't want her to be that kid who's out there where it's like, this nigga think I don't want to do this shit. It's like, I'll let her get to it when it's time. So,
McFly?
You said
kids don't hear your goals; they live your habits.
I think I react to it like I feel like they see both, only because right now their aspiration, like the short-term aspirations, they want to do content like as far as YouTube or whatever because they like Roblox and stuff like that. So like they know dad's podcasting, or they know that dad raps, or they know that dad does this because I have certain things that they can visually see. So I think they see that and they go, dad does that, and they kind of like, but like the work dad is like, the grind dad, they know dad's working. So like they see the habit of like dad's always gone. But they also go, well, I know dad's doing this too. So like for them, I see, like I said, I think it's a combination of both. So for me, it's a subtle balance. Like, yeah, I can see it being, they see my habits, but they also see that I'm trying to do something with that. And when I'm ready to do it, I can just ask dad, how you do that? So I think it's a balance.
I believe that they live your habits. I think when it comes to parenting, you lead by example, and your kids will pick up on whatever you're putting down. So, like for instance, like quick story, my wife had bought she had bought a 2-liter Coke Zero, and I was pouring me a glass of Coke Zero, and my daughter says, "Dad, it looks like you're getting back into your old ways." And I said, "What do you mean?" She's like, like when you were fat because you're drinking soda. I said, well, damn. I said, well, it is zero sugar. It has no calories in it. But she's picked up like, you ain't been doing this, so why are you doing this again? Like you're going back to, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely think that they're definitely watching.
Oh yeah.
They're definitely watching, and they know your habits. And that's what they're kind of modeling their life on.
They do that shit to me too. Dad, what are you eating that? Is like the donut? They're like, what's that? Is that sugar? And I'm like, it's a protein donut.
Like, don't come for me.
Well,
don't come for me.
I think because I'm saying is like they see how you approach this stuff. They don't know what is. Like, they know what your goal is off of what you are doing. Like when the kids come in and see the vision wall, they don't know what none of that shit is, but they're like, oh, okay, so if you're trying to achieve something, these are the things you got to do. Like, you got to attack this whatever way. I don't think it's not for them to make it a vision board, but, they might have that as a habit as they go. And it's like, okay, so you got to do something to get something. It's not one of those, how kids think.
Yeah. So, are you guys becoming who 20-year-old you thought you would be?
Fuck no.
Nah.
Yeah, I said fuck no.
20-year-old me was like, all right, so how's the rapping going?
Yeah.
We signed, right? We all.
Well, yeah. 20-year-old me, I would have had to go back and talk to, like, nigga, we still here.
No, I am not who I thought I would be at 20. Professionally, everything else personally, I think I'm married, which I wanted to be. At 20, I was with my wife. I thought I'd have more children by now, but life has its own way. So
I
the
think
follow up,
I think it's better.
I mean, it's
I
better.
think it's better than what I thought.
Okay.
Like, and I know that sounds nuts.
Well,
Well,
I mean,
what
you
I thought when I was
taking
when I was
melody
20,
trips.
I thought it was over. But like, when I got like goals and shit,
You're like, hey,
Yeah.
how's the rapping going? Did you do something with Kanye? My nigga, let me tell you what
Yeah.
Kanye did. They were like, wait, what?
yeah, good job to stay away from that shit.
It's not the Kanye you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we all have our answers here. Where did you compromise? Where did you grow? And what part of you needs to die to live the next version of your life? If that's a lot, I can answer for you.
The compromise, I feel like I don't feel like it was a compromise. I just understood responsibility. So when Ava was coming, I was like, nigga, you ain't rippity rapping with all these bills, nigga. You got responsibility and you got a life to think about. What was the next one?
Where'd you grow?
I feel like I grew in understanding that my strength, like understanding that I hold a lot on my shoulders, but I ain't buckled yet. So, except when I'm teabagging, or getting teabagged or whatever.
I was like, wait, what?
Wait a minute.
If I'm dipping low and my ball's going to a mouth, I will buckle. That's the only time. And what's the next one?
What part of you needs to die for the next version to live?
The passive part. That passive shit. I'm done trying to be passive.
You gonna get aggressive?
Yeah, like as far as speaking up, like as far as
we throwing
letting
hands?
things slide.
Oh shit, we finished.
Shout out to Curtis King.
We finna start throwing hands.
I used to always see this man do shows locally when we were on the same bills, and he was always very adamant about saying, if you don't spell my name right, we got problems. And I used to always be passive about that shit because I would see my name on a bill and be like, they didn't give me 2 eyes on my name. And I'd just be like, oh, well, eventually they will. And I would see him like, nah, nigga, it has to be spelled with 2 S's. And I didn't understand it until I got after the fact. And I was like, I get it, nigga. I should have just take a stance. And I feel like that's the approach that I saw a lot of the successful people that I came across. It was, they took a stance and they said, fuck being passive and just rolling with the punches. Like, no, nigga, you gotta just speak the fuck up and say what you're not going to tolerate.
I think that's part of believing in yourself and your image. Yeah. Mr. Wendell?
Compromise, I don't know. It's almost like you're saying, just the stupid shit. Like doing stupid shit and just
you want to list it out? You want to list it out? We'll list off your stupid shit.
List off stupid shit?
That you did, that you gave up?
It's probably too much.
Okay.
That's probably not
time?
smart. That's probably not smart. That's probably what she said to me too.
Okay, so then where?
I would still a part of me still wants to skydive, but I'm like, nigga,
don't do
if
that shit.
this goes wrong,
my wife wants to do that shit, and I keep saying, nigga, the policy.
We both want to do it, but I'm like,
nigga, the policy is paid up. Die? The policy is paid up. So if you want to jump out, I will warn you. I'd cry, but nigga, we gonna be paid.
I'm good. I did it. So that's my compromise, is making those decisions to be like, pump the brakes. That looked fun, but no.
Where did you grow?
I think I'm growing, so I already know.
Where's the blood flow?
I think I'm growing. I'm like learning to have more confidence in myself and like giving myself a little more pats on the back, I guess, and believing in the things I'm doing. Like that's the thing that I'm working on a lot because I don't even think about it. Like with the smoking and stuff, the therapist is like, you're doing great. Like, and I'll just be like, so you just don't. Like, I do, but I'm like, this is what I'm shooting for. So it's like, nah, you gotta like give yourself a little good shit.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes it does take a good shit.
Oh, nah, I've been doing that this past 3 days. The part of me that needs to die is the timidness and the I think that's what holds me back from the pats on the back and stuff like that.
Yeah, you got to shoot your shot.
I mean, yeah, actually,
Yeah, shoot your shot.
it is the second guessing of myself. So that
I would say that I don't feel like I compromised anything. I felt like I gave up because due to the losses I experienced at an early age, I kind of gave up on being something in life until obviously I received the ultimatum. And then once, my daughter, once my daughter was on the way, that gave me a whole new level of motivation to be something, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was fine being in the hood when it was just me. You know what I'm saying? But then I was fine. I was comfortable.
No, that's cool, but
I was comfortable. But when she was pregnant, when she told me she was pregnant, I was like, okay, nah, I don't want my baby here. Like, I'm cool here, but I don't want my baby here. And honestly, the only part of me I feel like needs to, I got multiple parts. One, I feel like the impatient part, the quick to anger part, I got to get that shit under control. I got to get that shit down. And I feel like I need to, I don't know if it's a lack of confidence or the fear of rejection or letdown, as far as me not pursuing certain things or saying certain things or exploring certain avenues, because I don't want to walk down somewhere and get my hopes up and then get turned down. I don't want to be like the J. Cole song and go the wrong way.
I feel that. I feel that same shit, and I usually tell myself now is like the way you look at those opportunities when it pops up is like, Nick, if you get rejected, were you not in the same place you were before you got the answer? That's how I got to look at it. Like,
that's a good way.
It's like, am I exactly where I was before I heard no?
Yeah.
So.
That's the weirder part. Like, it's weird for me because it's like, for comedy, I could do that when I step on stage. Like, it's the weirdest shit. Like, I fucking hate the stage, but I love the stage. But it's one of those, like, I got to figure out how to do that just in life, just to be like, well, nigga, what the fuck? Like, it's one of those, like, because once you hit the stage, you're like, oh, this is like natural at a point. So, I don't know. That shit is some motherfucker.
Fucking.
Okay.
I used to be terrified of that shit.
All right. So
being on stage?
Did you look at?
No, it's just, I got comfortable and then I started getting terrified again because I would forget lyrics.
I tell people all the time, like this shit. That one time I caught it. I said, nigga, that's not how that shit goes. Yeah. But okay. They didn't catch it though.
Yeah.
But I caught it. I tell people like, oh, you're good to talk. I said, you know what? Talking behind the camera is one thing because I'm not looking at a bunch of people. I'm looking at an object. But like I'm not really one for speaking in front of people.
Public speaking?
I'm not really like, I can do it if I have to, but I don't want to do it.
I get it.
And I'm gonna be nervous up until I get up there. I have to crack a joke on somebody, either myself or somebody. That's the only. I got to get comfortable. And once I'm comfortable, I can talk. I can shoot shit. I can shoot the shit with the best of them once I'm comfortable. But I have to get to the point of being comfortable.
Yeah, comfy up there because they just staring at
I'm gonna ask you guys this: if you had to redefine yourself today in 5 values, 5 or less, you ain't gotta be 5. Give me at least 3. What would they be?
Values?
Yeah,
like
define yourself. Yeah, your core values.
Loyalty.
Okay.
This shit sounds so stupid and cliche. I hate that shit. But I think that's true though. Like loyalty, like honor, like integrity, shit like that.
I feel like that's all the same thing, but okay.
Loyalty and honor and integrity?
All the same shit.
How is loyalty the same as goddamn integrity?
Don't question me, nigga. I said loyalty and honor is the same thing. That's what I mean.
I'll give you closer to integrity and honor.
They go hand in hand.
But they should go hand in hand. Because there are some non-integral niggas where you're like, more, you know what I'm saying? You said I could do 3, but... I don't know if compassionate is that's a value, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, nigga.
Okay, we go with that. Make me fly.
loyalty, persistence,
Okay.
and perseverance.
Okay. Now,
Like that.
does your current behavior align with those values?
Yes.
I believe so.
You do.
Yeah.
So if we call somebody right now, they agree.
I would.
Man, fuck
Believe
that
so,
nigga.
yeah.
That's what. like, that's what they
I mean, it depends on who the fuck you call.
yeah,
That's,
they was like, who Andy?
Yeah.
Man, fuck that nigga. You're like, oh damn, like
Call some
Yeah.
hating ass nigga. That
I was-
nigga lying his
yeah.
ass off.
I won't go too far into it, but I was one of the kids went to the military and he went somewhere, and then I was like, oh, that's where so and so is. Well, I hope he don't run into him because that nigga's gonna be like, you know who? Fuck that nigga. And I was like, oh shit.
I would say my values would be strength, like emotional strength, not physical strength. Loyalty,
So,
whatever.
I like that you, because I wasn't thinking you was over there like,
Yeah, nigga. I feel like loyalty. I do agree with compassion, empathy, and
well, those go hand in hand.
they do. but you can be compassionate with empathy and caring. I mean, overall, I just want to be. I want to be a better person. I don't necessarily care about how I'm viewed as a person by those outside of my circles. I can really care. I just want those that are close to me who, funny, I had somebody message me, what's a good number? And in my mind, I instantly thought about what you say. Nigga, if you don't have my number, that means you're supposed to have it. But those who know me enough, who I converse with daily, are often who can reach me. I want them to look at me as an upstanding person, someone who was true to themselves and true to one.
by chance do I know who asked you?
No.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say.
It was a cousin.
Okay,
Yeah. So, what's one thing you're changing this month, or you're trying to change this month?
This month?
Yes.
I'm still working on the guilt shit. I still notice that a lot. Guilt that doesn't need to be there. Where it's like, why the fuck you feel guilty about that? That's dumb. So.
Being open. That's my change. Like I'm just gonna openly say what I feel openly to everyone.
Okay. You ain't shit, nigga.
I shit a lot today.
I'm like I said, man. I'm focusing on the temper. I'm focused. I feel like I've been focused on this for a long time. It's better than what it used to be, but it's still bad.
Yesterday,
I feel like I've been lucky to not see.
Well, you don't be pissing me off, Kevin.
I maybe not lucky because maybe I do want to see it. Because sometimes you be like, you fucked up.
Yeah, you ain't pissed me off.
Yesterday, when you said temper, yesterday, with me, Patrick, and McDougal, we were playing 2K, and we were having a good time. And then, like, one of the motherfuckers that was our teammate opened up his chat and started talking, and that's why I had a post yesterday. But there's them niggas that you ever met them niggas, the passive niggas that say sly, shady shit as they're talking, and you're just looking at them like, nigga, like you toxic, nigga, and you just don't think you are, because he was like. Patrick kept getting beat, and the guy that he was guarding was hitting threes, and the guy was like, that's crazy, man. He just hitting threes on you. I said, fuck does this nigga come from?
Yeah.
So that was another play where I came off the court, and I forced a shot, and he goes, that's crazy, man. You just gonna try to take it with two people on you? I'm wide open. I think niggas want to lose. And I caught myself, because I wanted to cuss him the fuck out, but I didn't want to ruin it for McDougal or Patrick, because I was about to cuss him the fuck. I was like, nigga, over one play. And then the next play, he fouled somebody, and he had like 3-point free throws. I was like, I would want to say, nigga, that's crazy. So like, niggas just want us to lose out here fouling people from 3-point line. Like,
did you say that?
No, I wanted to though.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite. See, that's not even cussing him out. That's just
being petty.
You
but
just
I already know what's gonna go
to him.
Petty me would have. I would have all over that shit. That's crazy.
When they gonna fight? I'd be like, that's where I try to make niggas feel stupid until they're like, well, I guess it's going there. Or it's like, so we gonna fight. Like,
yeah.
This grown ass nigga, you gonna fight me?
So it sounds like Patrick play defense on 2K as he do in the gym.
I'm not. His players still got a low rating.
I don't play with
okay.
that shit. The internet.
It don't matter.
A
It don't matter.
scary place. I'd rather fight than be on the internet with niggas like where I'm like, they might just find my shit and be like, like oh shit.
I was gonna say it don't matter because as soon as I said what I said, he said, "Fuck you, Mo." But I just wanted to let you guys know that you are not your trauma. You are not a title. You are not your past mistakes. You are the man you are choosing to build next. You are who you're becoming. And I applaud you, gentlemen, and whoever's out there going through any type of therapy. I applaud you for the growth that you're taking the actions in your life to become a better version of yourself. This has been another episode of the Heavyweight Collective. I'm your host this week, Mo Lethal, here with these two gentlemen. And until next time, like, subscribe, share, comment, all that shit. We love y'all. Peace.
Two things. Joe Patino for shop steward.
Yes. Also, Joe Patino. Fuck you.
And shout out to the growers and not the showers.
Sweating. That's a wrap, y'all. That's how she wrote. So make sure you click like, subscribe. Tune in. We're on all streaming platforms. So until next time, we'll holla at you.